Hello, and welcome to this e-learning course on Introduction to Screencasting. My name is Luanne Fose, and I'll be your instructor for this course. I'm particularly excited about teaching this course because in the past I've been teaching Camtasia workshops at Cal Poly that last about 2 hours in length, and it's not nearly enough time to cover what we need to cover. So here we have 2 weeks together to really explore how to be effective at screencasting. Not only will we look at presentation styles, types of microphones to use, and other equipment, we will also learn in depth how to use Camtasia, the software that works for both the Mac or Windows platforms, and we will learn about how to caption and how to put our final products in YouTube and how to link to those in Polylearn, besides a ton of other things. So we've got a lot to cover in these 2 weeks, and I hope you really enjoy it. So let's start out with a little bit of information about how to navigate through this course and little tips that you need to know to be successful throughout the next 2 weeks. So here we are in the e-learning series Introduction to Screencasting course. I'm on the main page here. I just want to help you learn a little bit about what's available here. So at the top you'll see the pre-course assignments, and you'll receive an email on the Thursday before class asking you to do these before Monday when class really starts. Monday is day 1. So you'll notice we have a place for announcements. There's nothing there yet. Some information, which is the profile about your instructor. That's me. Course description, telling you a little bit about this course. A syllabus, a welcome and navigation tips video, which is this one. And then our question and answer discussion forum. This is a place where you can place questions that you have throughout the course as you're attempting to do things and you get stuck. Please do not email me about your questions unless they're personal in nature. Put them in here so either I can get back to you and help you with your problem, or maybe somebody in the class can more quickly than I can see it and keep you from being held up so long. You'll also see Camtasia resources here, and this is really more for you at the end of the course. These are some places you can go for more assistance learning about Camtasia for Macintosh and Camtasia for Windows. But I put them there for you so that you'll have some links to them. And when you want to look at something on a deeper level or maybe find the answer to your own problem, you might be able to do it there. Okay, the way I have dealt with this course is that I have turned on each topic, which each topic is a day. So we have 10 entire days to do this course. So think about it, Monday through Friday sort of thing. Of course, if you need to do it on the weekend, go ahead and do that, but I think weekends are sacred and should not be messed with. So what I have done, which may be a little bit different than some courses, is that when you come and you see the topic, you don't have all the information there, only what the lesson plan is. You need to click on the link of the day, and it will take you to a deeper level in which you'll see the assignments and what you need to do. So see here we have a discussion that we're starting the first day, which is due by Tuesday night. It tells you a little bit what I want you to discuss, and you'll respond by Thursday at midnight on that one. In each module there will most likely be videos on almost every module. So you'll see a total video viewing time in this module. Here it's 21 minutes and 19 seconds. I did that so you could look at it ahead of time and see, how much work is this going to be for me? How much time do I need to put aside? In general, you can expect to spend an hour per day working on this course. So between 10 to 12 hours when you include your final project. So here we have some links to some videos I've made, which are on YouTube and linked to from Polylearn. So we have this video on screencasting equipment, so you would click on it and it would bring you to this page. It explains to you a little bit about some things you might need to know, which I'm going to kind of cover here. If you scroll down the page, you'll see the video there. If you have a really small screen on your computer, you might want to dock this side of your screen to get these out of the way. So if we scroll up here, the navigation, I can just click on this little icon here, and it says move this to the dock, and it will dock it over here, giving you more screen real estate. So let's do that for each one of these. I'm just going to dock them, get a little more screen real estate because I'm looking at this on my laptop. I made it fairly big size here. You can also watch it directly on YouTube going here, and you can watch it full screen going here. So once you actually start to play the video, you'll see other options down here in the bar, and one of them is the captions option. I have made it in YouTube so that it will automatically come on with captions as you're watching the video, but if that bothers you, you can always click on the CC and click off. Again, you only see this CC when you're actually playing the video or you're on the YouTube site. Another thing is you can pick the resolution in the settings here. It will work best at 720p. That will be the best quality of the video, but if you have a slow internet connection, you might want to pick a lower resolution there. And of course, if you wish, you can watch this full screen, so let's go there by clicking on the full screen button. And now when we play it, welcome to this screencast on screencasting equipment and best practices. You can watch it full screen. Since YouTube actually is sending the data a little bit at a time, in other words streaming, you'll see this line grow, but you can move within that line to go further to new places, skip around the video if you wish. When you're done watching it full screen, just go over here to the right corner again and click the exit full screen button, and you're back out. Now you're back in the PolyLearn course. Up here at the top in the PolyLearn course, if you aren't familiar with PolyLearn, we sort of have what we call breadcrumbs that will help you go backwards. So if I want to go back to day one again, I can just click on that. And let's say I really want these navigation blocks and things back. I can just put my mouse over them, and when they come up, I can click on the same icon that I docked it with, and it will say undock this item, and you can get it back over on the left. So I'll do that with the info block as well and the settings block. Now they're back over here on the left. Another thing I want you to notice is over to the right here on the right side blocks at the very top, I have a quote box, and every time you come into the course, it will change. There's some great quotes here that I have collected that have a lot to do with presentation skills, which also has to do with screencasting. So anytime you redraw the page or you come into the course, you'll see a new quote there. Kind of pay attention to those. Those are interesting and will give you some tips that we're not going to cover otherwise. You will also notice that in the course, I have turned on these course completion boxes. And so if you finish something, you can click on it and show that you've completed it. Kind of keep track for yourself. I'm not really paying attention to that, but it helps you see, okay, I did this, I did that. And the videos are divided up into smaller chunks so that you can maybe watch one for breakfast and then go off for the day and say, oh yeah, I watched that, and then come back in and complete what you need to do later. Almost every section has either some kind of assessment or practice assignment at the end of your video watching. So here we have an actual quiz in PolyLearn for you to answer and see how well you understand the concepts. Now down here it says return to main course page, so I'm going to go there because I want to go on to day 2.